Welcome to EHS Night's News. I'm Connor.
And I'm Sean, reporting for this week's news.
Last Wednesday, there was an Ellington High School art show that was going on, and our reporter David got special footage of the show. Let's go to him now.
Today we decided to go and film at the Ellington High School art show. It had different pieces of art, including Christmas carols and some refreshments for everyone. We witnessed some people making their own art at the show, and some of the pieces that were made in classes by the students. Some people had set up stands to sell their creations, such as jewelry and clay items like pots, for example. It was a very fun time, and it had a lot of good art there, with some very talented artists.
The EHS football team had a playoff game this past week against number 2 seed Rockville. This is a rematch from the week before when they played them in their Thanksgiving game. Here is Brady Vale reporting.
The Ellington Knights football team had a playoff game against the number 2 seed Rockville. Ellington was the 7th seed. At halftime, the Knights were down 14-0. The defense was stepping up, and the offense couldn't get anything going. The game went on with Ellington scoring 0 points and Rockville scoring 27. Ellington started moving the ball downfield with their backup quarterback Dante Majafico, and got in the red zone 2 times but couldn't convert. The Knights lost 27-0 but hope to be in the playoffs next year. Phil Varakis, a senior running back and linebacker, thought the overall season was a success.
I think it was pretty good. It's the first time we've had a winning record in like 6 years. So we're 7-3, made the playoffs. Can't complain. Should have been 9-1 though.
This has been Brady Vale reporting.
With a few weeks left before the holidays, Ellington High School's opening night players held their annual Christmas play called Christmas in the Pine Tree Corners. Let's take a look at their production.
Hello, Mrs. Microphone. I hope you're having a good day. Today we are putting on a show called Pine Tree and Christmas Corners.
My position in this production is the director of it, which means really I just basically block it out, figure out where the actors are going, which sound effects we need to add, how the lighting should look, and just basically make sure everything flows together so that the audience can follow the story. Okay. We brought the show back because it was really popular a couple of years ago, and instead of doing our normal Charlie Brown Christmas, which is hard to get the royalty rights for, I decided that it would be good to do the show because I wrote it, and thus we have no issues with having to pay for royalty rights or get the permission to the play. And I think it gives an audience something they haven't seen before, And I think they really enjoyed it the last couple of years. And I think by putting on a show for people to come in, I think they can be reminded about the joy of the season, the joy of love, the joy of friendship, the joy of acceptance, the joy of just spending time together.
My character is Frida from the Peanuts and Charlie Brown. My favorite part of playing this character is her fun personality and how extra she is, you know. My favorite part of the show is the meanings of each little scene, because I think they add a lot to what Christmas is about. The plot of the show is the Peanuts are trying to put on their Charlie Brown Christmas play, and all these other plays start coming in and interrupting it, and they get to share their stories, and then ultimately they all come together to decide what Christmas is all about. The show's been brought back because it's a favorite of all the cast and crew, and it's wonderful for kids and parents too.
My favorite part of playing Rudolph was the amount of energy I get to put in to the performance. I really enjoy how happy and peppy I get to be on stage, because I think that really embodies the character. This all comes together. So all the cast and all the crews, we've been rehearsing for 2 weeks, and OK Pete works together very, very well. It took a lot of hard work. It took some long hours, a lot of rehearsal, but with some hard work, we all came together to make this wonderful thing. It was pretty awesome, actually.
This has been Ellington News reporting about Ellington High School's annual Christmas play.
Thank you for watching EHS Nights News.
We'll be back with a short episode before holiday break.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Connor.